actually, and I talk about it a lot, that really, there's two aspects of our experience, and they're inseparable. They say in Buddhism, they say nirvana is none other than samsara.
Mm-hmm.
And so they say that there are these two aspects of our sense of just pure timeless presence and this sense of like unfolding and deepening and evolving. And both of those things are in our experience if we just look. They're always there. I think maybe in the beginning it's just sort of we're so heavily, going back to that nutshell thing, we're so heavily in the story unfoldment that all of our attention is there.
Yeah.
And so it's helpful to get that sort of non-dual space as the background, which then sort of kind of loosens up the personal drama and traumas and seeking in that story, but it doesn't dissolve it away. I mean, why would you want to dissolve thought away totally, or life, or family, or relationships, or community, or evolving and changing and growing and all those things? That's part of the other part of it. But what happens, I think, is that, like you kind of say, is that at a certain point it stops, to me, from my viewpoint, it stops being, you start wanting, it stops being so self-centered.
Yeah.
It stops being about like my attainment.
Exactly.
It starts being about, well, okay, we're really, really in this, whatever this is, we're in this together, and then you start. That's what Buddhists have always said: care and compassion for all beings, getting out of limited thought patterns that keep us in conflict, and so there's ever deepening available. And when someone says, hey, I'm enlightened, I want to talk to him about that, because if you talk to people long enough, you find out that we all have limited kind of ways of thinking. Even if we're only Buddhists or we're only Advaita Vedanta or whatever, those are still limited kind of structures.
Yeah.
And it's a sense of